Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my Thursday stream, where we're going to go through our normal bits and pieces, starting with the good old mailbox opening. And a few sales, not a lot, but a few. Let's get rid of the expires, a couple of healing tonics. So 18,000 in sales. We've got Hearty Feast, 3 Bindings of Haste, a couple of Fighter Chows, a Crusader. Oh, good, we've sold a Crusader, that's good. We can start making our money back on that. That's 1,000 gold that's sold for, so I'm quite happy with that. Trained Soldier, Bear Tartar, all in an otherworldly bag. That's quite nice. Hey, Gold Queen, thanks for stopping by the stream. How are you this evening? Hope you're doing well. Just going through our sales at the moment, of which 18,000 isn't bad. I'm going to pick those up, and then we're going to have a look, see what we need to restock on. How are we doing money-wise? Hey GeoHeb, thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well tonight. 828,000 gold. And Kostek, thanks for stopping by. Good to see some familiar faces in the chat. Welcome one and all. Right, let's see what's anything is actually selling at the moment. 360 for 6 auctions. What have we sold? Oh, we've sold some Bear Tartar. Excellent. That's good. So we do need to restock perhaps. So let's start with Enchanting. I wonder how this is going to work now with the API back and the price is starting to come back. I haven't done a restock since then, so let's have a look, see how it's going. Okay, Mastery and Trained Soldier. We can do a couple of them. No problemo. Which is done quite easily. And also, we've got some cooldowns we probably need to do. I'm going to do another Temporal Crystal, because I want to keep those dailies going. And Secrets of Draenor, Enchanting. I don't know whether we need to bother with these. I was going to collect up some recipes. I've got 5 left. So I'm going to make another one just because I can at the moment. I want to collect up all my recipes. One of my goals. You're excited for the API? Yes, definitely, Gold Queen. I'm glad it's back. It means I can start looking into some more professions and some different things. And have the prices there to back me up on what I could, what I could buy and sell stuff for, because not having those prices with unknown stuff is a bit of a risk, and I didn't want to take that risk without the API being there to back me up. Haven't logged on WoW for ages. Keeping your spirits up. Oh, that's good to know, Gold Queen. So we're going to... It didn't phrase that well. No, I got that completely. At least I think I got it. I got it. Sounded good to me. Right. We're going to do some tailoring restocks. That otherworldly bag will probably need a restock. It hasn't appeared on here though, interestingly. We'll do the hex weave whilst it's here. And we'll probably have to do our daily cooldowns of Hexweave Cloth. And we'll do some Imperial Silk. But we'll need to do Windwool Cloth for that, so I'll create all of those. Watching Twitch keeps you connected with WoW Gold. That's it. Hey Sephorium, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Yes, it's always good to keep listening to Gold. I do that at work. I'm always thinking or listening about Gold. I think it comes with the territory. Can't miss daily cooldowns. Exactly, Sephorium. I'm with you on that. You've got to get your daily cooldowns. I've been doing making sure I do the Imperial Silk one so I can gain the PvP recipes. I think there's a couple of other things I could probably do as well, but I'm not sure. I haven't looked into those yet. Where's Corium used for? I'm not sure, Kostek. It's not one I'm familiar with myself. Hi, Drop Pencil. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. couple of shirts to make. Let's go make those. Gathering, intermediate craft, select those two, and then head on over to the guild bank. Corium has one single use, separating people from their gold. Is that right? Is it a blacksmithing thing? It sounds like it should be a blacksmithing thing. Corium bars. Or have I just made that up? It's blacksmithing, okay. Right, okay, that's that done. Quick tailoring restock. Bolt of woolen cloth and bolt of silk cloth. You can do those quite easily. Right, crafting. Let's go to the regular one because we can search with that. Woolen, bolt of woolen cloth. Create all. It's a lot easier just to use the regular TSM, whilst the current TSM 4 search function is currently broken, unfortunately. It was a super rare item in the Burning Crusade, and now it's transmog items, and there's a corium item in engineering as well. Oh, okay. Weapons, maybe. Okay. Both things that I haven't done myself for a long time. Bolt. Where's bolt of silk cloth? There it is. Create all. You need it for the fell steel long blade, for example. Ah, okay. Good evening, Pointy Gnome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well tonight. Sephorum will know. Hey, Emery. Thanks for stopping by as well. Good use of the Samadan head. I must update that at some point. I've got some more emotes that I'm trying out. I need to design a couple more, and then I'll put them to the vote, see which ones people like, and then I'll resubmit another load. Doing well. The Enchanting Crusader guy didn't post for a day, and he sold a few at 3k. Excellent. It's always good. I think it's sometimes a war of attrition, Pointy Gnome. So yeah, it's nice to be able to get a good couple of sales in there yourself. So stick to your prices. There's no need to go down to their level. If they want to post it at super cheap prices, then let them run out of stock. Right, okay, so with that done, cooking's the next thing to do whilst we're by the guild bank, because it's a lot easier to pick up the stuff. Quite a few recipes it's used for. Okay, so I guess it's then a question of just looking at which is possibly the more profitable and which is going to sell well. Well, just a couple of things. Now that's only saying a 276 profit. I wonder if the prices are starting to affect my restocking. Told you Sephorium would know. And you're driving at the moment. Well, make sure you're parked up safely, Sephorium. Right, okay, so I'm just going to do the Fighter Chow and the Hungry Magister, it looks like. Let's do a gather on those. Intermediate, barbecue ribs. Open up that and gather those. It's used for the most expensive and profitable Burning Crusade blacksmithing. Okay. So it's fairly difficult to get hold of then, I take it. Cooking we want. And we want to add a barbecue ribs to our list. And we want to groups, crafts, barbecue ribs, add to queue, make that go over there, make a little fire down by our feet. It's fairly difficult. Okay, so I take it the prices are pretty high on that as well. There we go, and a Hungry Magister, done. It's a strange item, one person on your server that posted it on the auction house. So I wonder if they're controlling it. Most of the time you can buy it from people who don't know what it's worth, at least on your server. Okay. Fire at your feet. Don't try that at home. No, absolutely. I used to put it in this brazier here, but as I do all my cooking by the guild bank now, I literally just drop it down by my feet. It's a lot more convenient. Chopper or the helicopter? Yeah, I wonder which one it's used for. That's why I asked. There's no link between Corium ore on Wowhead and Corium bar. Okay. Corium bar reagent for. Okay, that's a good link. Drop pencil. Let's have a look what it's on here. Corium bar. Okay. Ooh, yeah, it does look quite pricey. 2,500. Tonight's challenge, much harder than yesterday's, is watch the stream and do a roleplay at the same time. That's a tough one, because you've really got to get into the mindset for roleplay if you're going to do it properly, Emery. So good luck with that. If you need to phase me out, that's, you know, by all means go ahead. You need to concentrate on your game first. Best cooking tip, Lil Ragnaros as a portable campfire. Ah, yes. That's a good idea. I wonder if I can find one of those. Ragnaros. Internal auction error. Try again. Let's move across one. Is there a little Ragnaros? No, perhaps not. Don't worry, the event's finished. So now it's just casual roleplay. Okay. Doesn't take quite as much concentration, perhaps. Although, whilst we're here in the mood for shopping, let's go have a look. Make sure everything else is deselected. Let's run a shopping scan. See if we can do that. Yes, that's the one that Drop Pencil just linked. Gold Queen. Lil Ragnos is just store pet. You buy it with Battle.net balance. Oh, okay. Bind on pickup. Okay, that's good to know. Ooh, look at that Chaos Crystal. 263 gold. Might be buying some of that. 5 large brilliant shards for 2 gold. I think I'll be buying some of that up. Arcana's at 13.99. That's it. That's alright, Gold Queen. Better to be helpful twice than not helpful at all, that's what I say. Ooh, that's interesting. A few things are shifting in price now. Righteous orbs and golden pearls are much higher now. More time never hurts, exactly. And as being the only one of your kind in this group tonight, there's not much talking and emoting. Okay. Interestingly, I've never done any RP stuff. Sounds like it could be fun. Well, that crystallized life looks quite cheap. What do I normally buy that for? 3 gold. It's going for 18 silver. I'll buy that up. Right. Okay. Looks like we've got some shopping to do. Bits and pieces, really, to keep us stocked up. Some cheap cloth. The main thing I'm interested in, though, is that Chaos Crystal. This, ooh, Raw Beast Hide. That's good. 297. Want some of that as well. Right. Okay, definitely want that. Take that. Ooh, there's a 74 as well. I'm going to take that as well. Definitely. What filter is that for trade mats? This is just my customized shopping list. That is basically all the things that I want to look for, and I've ordered it by my average buy price. So these are obviously a lot less average buy price, which I'm going to buy now. I was going to see if there's any big Chaos Crystals. Oh, there's loads of Chaos Crystals at a good price. Samadan's faves, yeah, it's all my favourite stuff that I usually find a use for. I could do with sub-categorising it a little bit more, because some of the things I forget what I use them for. I'm going to buy some of this Chaos Crystal, because this is really good prices. It looks like the supply of Chaos Crystals has really increased which has helped drop the price right down. So I'm going to keep my stocks up because I'm at 1,700. I'm going to take that crystallized life. I want that. I want that large brilliant, 5 large brilliant shards, because those are cheap. I've got loads of them, but I need to take my average down from 30 to its new price. This silk cloth's dirt cheap. I'll have that. Ah, thank you, Gumdrops, for the host. I'll grab the silk cloth, the shirts. Yeah, definitely. That's super cheap at 4 silver. I'll have that too. I'll have another large brilliant shard. Another linen cloth, wool cloth. Definitely. And I'll take another one of 5. Need more Prosecco. Hey Excelsius, thanks for stopping by. Question for the chat. Did Twitch notify you of the stream? It is not for Sam's stream, but it does for others. Oh, it depends. I think you can tick. There's a tick for notifications on or off. I think sometimes you can manually turn it on or off. So I'm not sure, GeoHeb. I don't know about mobile either. Not with my brick. Ooh, there's 100 silk there for 4 silver. We'll take that. Oh, internal auction error. Looks like we might have phased. Have we phased? Yeah, looks like we have. Okay, let's move over. Do another one. Right, let's do this separately. Let's just do the cloth. And we'll run a shopping scan on my cloth, because it looks like there's quite a lot of things that I could pick up here. And then we'll go back and we'll do the other bits. I might even do chaos crystals separately. I usually like to. Okay, so silk cloth. There's 100 there. There's 200 there. I'll take those for definite. And I'll take that one. How's the linen looking? Loads and loads of linen. How much have I got? 2,500. Really don't need any more, so I'm just going to take the 200 and the 200 and that 200 because it's all cheap. There we go. Got that. What else did we have there? Wool cloth. How's wool cloth looking? Wool cloth's just as cheap, so I'll take the bigger. How much have I got? 1,600. Okay, I'll take that one. I'll take the 79. I'll take the 21 and the 41. There we go. What else have we got left? Silk cloth wind wool. That's looking cheapish. Oh yes, I'll have the I'll take the 171, 52 and the 17. So far you never made a shopping list. Use Auctionator for that. Is it easy to set up? Yeah, I found it pretty easy really. I don't tend to use the materials groups that TSM automatically sets up, so I just set up my own. I go into TSM and I set up my own group of favourite shopping. The big ones, I've just got good stuff, and I've added in all the things that I want to look out for. And then the group operation I've got for it is in shopping. I just called it average buy, and all it is literally doing is the maximum auction price is the average buy price at which I've been buying them for. So it'll list anything that's below that. But I've also got it to show stuff above max price, so that if I'm running low on stock, I can still look at it and say, oh, I might need a bit more of that. I haven't changed the max restock quality at all. I've left it to, because it depends on which items I've got. So I could set it. Oh, look, mooncloth robes just sold. Excellent. What did that sell for? Let's have a look. 5,999. Okay, that's perfect. No problem, drop pencil. Cool, I'll need to make another mooncloth robe then, so those golden pearls will be useful. Leather to send. let's do a shopping scan on those, because we want to send those to Earth, and if we find any good bargains, of which raw beast hide is not. We already bought some of it. What did we buy it for? 6.92. The golden pearl, absolutely. We've got quite a few of those now, so the price has gone down on those. This fell cloth we're quite low on though. I might take that stack of 200. Oh, there's 10 there at 6 gold 80. Those scraps I don't think are going to be useful, because you combine 10, so that would have to be a lot less than 1 gold to be the same price. So I'm thinking I'll take that lot of 200 and then I'll leave the rest. So that's that. And I'll do a manual. I'll just look for the good stuff actually. Take the cloth and the leather off. Just see if there's any other bargains. I know there's quite a few chaos crystals out there. Depends how many I want to buy. I've got a feeling there's going to be a bit more of a downward trend now. So I don't think the demand for enchants is as high as it used to be. Because I think it peaked at when the 735 raid came out. Still think I'm going to get sales steadily for the rest of the expansion. But so I want to keep my averages of chaos crystals down as I do it. Large brilliance. How many of them are there? There's quite a few now under 30. 3 stacks of 200 there. What I'll do is I'll take the super cheap ones at 3 gold. Might as well. And the 3 stacks of 5 at 4 gold. Then I'll leave the rest. Then looking at chaos crystals, 263 is super cheap. So I'm going to take the 266 and the 1 stack of 3 at 263. What's my average purchase? See, my average purchase price is 323, so this is way below average. So I can afford to take quite a few of these and put my average back down. In which case I'm going to take those 2. Since I'm on low pop, I would say sales will be good, stroke okay until March, and then drop a lot. Yeah, I mean, I think people are going to be trying out the new characters, and then those that want to raid buy under 290. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few under 290. I might not take all of them, but I'll take a good chunk of them definitely. Because it's like 86%. And then yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen after sort of March time. And then obviously summer holidays, people are going to be off doing their own thing. So what I'd like to do is I'll spend that time wisely and get characters' professions up. Get every profession up is my goal before the next expansion hits, so that I can be ready to, you know, test out all the different markets. I'm going to buy these 22 at 279. They just nerfed level boosting in instances, so people are better off leveling alone. Okay, so twink enchants will get popular. Oh, that's a good point. Now that reminds me, I've got some enchants that I need to set up a group for. Once I've done my shopping, I can go over and do those, because we didn't get the chance to get round to them the other night because it was a brief stream. I'll take the 5, take the 6. I'm going to take the 3. I'm going to take that 14. There we go. Good evening, Arnota. How are you this fine evening? Hope you're doing well. Right. Okay, so how much is that in the mail? 108 in the mail. Okay, let's take a few more. I'll take that 25. There we go. Just leave a few scraps on there. And then scrolling down, greater cosmic essence. We don't have a lot of, so we'll buy that. Yes, this summer will be the summer of alts. I like that, GeoHub. It's a nice, the summer of alts. I'm going to be going for that. Twink chance you're looking at Crusader, Mongoose, Crusher, and the speed on boots, and the int offhand. Okay. Doing well here, thanks Arnota. Yeah, I'm finding Elemental Force is selling quite well, and I've had a few Crusaders. Mongoose hasn't been selling much at all for me on this server. I haven't looked at the speed on boots, but I think the cloak enchants will be worth me looking into. Going to buy that Arcana because it's cheap. And Crystallized Life. Buy that. Oh, there's 23 of those. Yeah, I'll take those. I want those. Let's have a expand that out. Yeah, I'm going to take those, definitely. The Peerless stats. What am I buying? For a minute there, I thought I was on the wrong thing. There we go. Yes, I want to buy all of these Greater Cosmic Essences. I'm not sure if it's Peerless. I think it's the gift of Cloak enchants. I'll get my bag up after I've done the shopping and I'll have a look. So that's fine, leave that. Crystallized Life. We want to take everything. The gift of from Warlords of Draenor, yes, I think those are the ones. Drop pencil. Those give the 2% speed boost, don't they? Essence of Undeath. Let's get some of that. I had a link of Twink enchants, but the website went down, so now we don't have it. Ah, that's a shame. Would have been useful. Gift of Gold. Yeah, I think we've all got that. That's a definite good one to have. And take that 11. Okay, Essence of Undeath at 20 gold. Might as well as it's cheaper. Right, there we go. Take a look at this. Okay, spreadsheets. Where's that? Yes. This one has the back. It's these ones, isn't it? On the back, the gift of critical strike, gift of haste, mastery, multi-strike, and versatility that do the movement speed. Those ones are the ones I think I've been looking at. Because you still get the movement speed even low. All Twink enchants and how useful they are. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Thanks, Drop Pencil. I've seen this before. So knowing which ones are useful. And you also mentioned boots. Where's boots? Range gems. There we go. They look like they're for all levels, 19 onwards. They go up 19, 20, 29. And movement speed is the same. And that's boots, blurred speed, and Pandaren step. So they could be worth looking at. They're Pandaria ones. Well, there's a movement speeds there. Earth and Vitality. And Classic, minor speed. That's quite a lot, 8% movement speed. Enchant boots, minor speed. That's interesting. Alright, let's move that back over this side. Actually, have I got that in my favourites? I think I have, but whoops. I'm just going to mess that window up. Hold on. Yes, it's in my favourites. There we go. Any tips on leveling up or making money as a priest? Hi WP Blanket. Leveling as a priest, probably best being Shadow Spec. That I found was much faster. More single target, but it is faster because you do so much damage. And leveling up is basically, I don't know really, I haven't done it in a long while, so I'll open that to the floor and see if anyone else has any good leveling suggestions. Simply just play the game any way in which you enjoy it is what I'd suggest. And then just level up as part of the fun process, really. Right, okay, so we were looking at those enchants, weren't we? Now I have got a gift of versatility, a gift of... that's binding and mastery. Where's my other ones I had? Have I already put them on? How come my TSM looks so different is because I'm using TSM 4 blanket. It's in beta at the moment, and you can sign up for it by going to the TSM website. Oh, thank you, Shin, for the host. And the only thing you need to know about priest leveling, scream and wand. That's how long it's been since you played a priest. I remember doing all the wand stuff, definitely. And what profession would you recommend for income? Whilst you're leveling, I wouldn't probably bother with professions. Controversial, I know, but I'd probably concentrate on the leveling process, wait till you get to max level, and then pick whichever profession suits you. Oh, he's logged off the role playing. It's time for some auction house. Excellent. Oh, thank you, Emery, for the host as well. You're currently leveling as a Shadow Priest, aren't you, Gearhev? Yeah, so I found crit strike enchants really helped. Also the elemental force. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Right, well, I've got a pattern here that I need to learn. Now this sells for about 700. So that's going to be worth learning. We need to do that. Now these were the things that I wanted to do up. Dreamleaf prices have gone down. Excellent, Emery. Good to know. Because that's a... Oh, everyone's shouting. Oh, need to do that. Right, let's tidy this up a little bit. We've got loads of stuff here that we need to sort out. So what I'm thinking is... Right. Have a look at my enchants. My lesser enchants. Because I think I need to change them in my groups. Actually, no, I'll take it out of the enchant. Take it out of here. We're going to look into the group itself. Because we're going to look at enchanting. There we go. Got to get that roseate pigment. No worries, Emery. No problem at all. Right, Old World good enchants is the ones we were looking at. So we've got Crusader, Elemental Force and Mongoose. Now I want to add into that the Gift of Versatility, which is the movement speed one. Now I do believe the other ones I had were in Gumdrops' stuff, which I don't need to do now that I can learn to make them myself. So I'm going to take that one off and put it in my others. No, I think you're fine, Gold Queen. I think you made up for it with the kisses. So I think that that balances everything out. I wouldn't worry about it. I think that's all the ones I had in here. Where have you got? No, that works, Gold Queen. I think we got that. Okay. So with that in there, do I have it in here? No, I think I probably need to make one. So I've got a Gift of Haste and a Gift of Versatility. I'm sure there was another one that I could make. let's just go over to my Enchanting. So I want to do another one. The Elemental Force. What else? We were looking at the boots as well, weren't we? Right. Let's take the Legion off. Warlords of Draenor. So we've got, here we go. What have I got in here? Haste and versatility. So critical strike is the next one I want in. Queue that one up. Because that's 500. Not to worry at all. That's good to know, Emery. How would you act if somebody undercuts by 50%? You're selling Crusader and Chant, steady rate. Yes, this was a problem, wasn't it, Pointy Gnome? Let's. Gold Queen's probably got some good advice on this, because you're quite good on sort of like people's mental attitude behind things. So it'd be interesting to hear your take on this. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to look at adding in a critical strike. So I've got haste, got versatility. I've got 2 of those now. I don't need 2 of those. Just going to make 1. And then hopefully that will appear in my list. If it doesn't, then I need to take it out from somewhere, which will be in my bag. Use the tooltip. Gift of critical strike is in old world drops region average. Okay. Take that off, take that off. It's probably trying to drive you out of the market. Yeah, certainly being very aggressive with the pricing. I'm figuring that they must be getting their materials a lot cheaper. Hey, that's not my lane. Thanks for stopping by. Might be best to just cut your losses at that point. That is an option. That's not my lane. Certainly, that's where it helps to diversify. Definitely. You asked him. Yeah, he was a bit kind of blasé about it, wasn't he, Pointy Gnome? Do you have my auction database dead as well? How do I set up my auction operations? Hi, Weenie, thanks for stopping by. My database is no longer dead as the API has returned. So we're just starting to get good prices back into the database. Probably going to take another week or 2 for it to settle, but they're definitely working. In absence of that, my auction operations are mainly, as I'm doing professions, they're mainly based off crafting cost rather than market value. So that's why mine are okay. The thing you were thinking about before was Corium Power Core, but that info is probably no use now. Ah, that's the engineering one, wasn't it, you were talking about? Yeah, okay. So yes, I think buy the orbs and then you can like control the material market. Bought a few at 9.90 and posted them for hire, but if he's online he'll post a few again at 9.90 or lower. It isn't going crazy fast selling, so chances are it gets to undercut your new auctions. Yeah, so probably. Are they returned for all rounds? Yes, they are. Weenie, they came back yesterday. So it's still brand new, but we're back in action on the API, so much rejoicing. Price of righteous orbs going at 50 to 70, and large brilliant shards 3 to 5. So unless, yeah, because I remember you managed to boost up large brilliant shards, but I imagine they'll go back down again. I've got a feeling that they're not basically your supply and your competition supply is outstripping the demand for this particular enchant. So I would probably just keep selling yours at your price, and if he's on, he can sell them for his. but then diversify and try something different. If it was me, I'd probably not be forcing the market, because I don't think there'd be enough sales of that for me to keep it going. I mean, your server may be different, but that would be how I would handle it, certainly Pointy Gnome. You should probably stop selling the Draenor upgrade items to your competition. Yeah, it depends what you sell them, basically, I wonder. I guess that would stop them, but then you're making money anyway, so all competition is all money towards you, so it's all profits in the end. Right, I was looking for, where was my head at? It was Old World, Gift of Critical Strikes, these two. I'm going to remove from there, and I'm going to put this one in my Old World Good Enchants, like that. There we go. You always keep one enchant in the auction house with the price you want. Sometimes other people who snipe buy competition stuff and undercut you just a bit. Yeah, so it's worth just keeping something on, because if you've got it on, you're going to sell it, aren't you? You sell the Sumptuous Fur and the Sorcerous Earth to make hexweave bags. Yeah, and you get plenty of Sumptuous Fur, don't you, Arnota? Which is awesome. How would you base your selling price? In terms of things that I craft, I would base everything on my crafting costs blanket. And that's the best way for me. If it's transmog or some other stuff, then that's different. But I basically base most of my stuff off of crafting cost. Then they undercut me. Thinking they are making decent gold, failing to realise that for every bag they sell, you're making money from them, and it's and from your bags too. Exactly, Arnota. So it's win-win. That would help if it sold more often. I think it sells maybe 6 a day at max currently, since the API's market value has changed. Currently stands around 1100, so it won't show up at sniper option yet. Okay. I don't know, Kosturk, how to hop server. Neither of those blanket, it's crafting cost. So you'd actually type in crafting rather than market value or region market value. For example, if we look at, let's move that window down. If we look at my Drums of Fury, my group operations for Drums of Fury, I go into the settings here and posting, if I move that up a bit, my minimum price is 110% crafting, my maximum price is 500% crafting, and my normal price is 200% crafting. If it weren't crafting cost, then I would use, depending on what it was, if it's something that I was in danger of it inflating myself, like old world drop transmog stuff, I would probably use region market. If it was something that was particularly good selling on my server, then I would use just the regular market value. Region is at 1336. Okay, that's not bad, Pointy Gnome. So your values are kind of similar to that. You've sold around 10 for 2k, 1 for 4k, and 1 for 5k. Okay, so that's a good mix. It sounds a bit like my Mooncloth robes. They sell at different ones. How do you tell if an item has a healthy market? You can look at the region sale rate is one way. You can see it here on TSM 4, or you can see it on your tooltips. You've got region sale rate and region average daily sold. The other way is to just start selling them, and you'll get a feel for it yourself, Blanket. Some things will just, you'll tell how many you're selling, and then you can restock, accordingly. Right, okay, so looking at my groups, I think I've set that up. So now if I do a post scan, I think those things I've made should be able to go on. What have we got? Fighter chows going on. More skill. Right, mastery. Here we go. Gift of versatility and gift of critical strike are both going on at for 549. And they've got a crafting cost of 38. What's the healthy range for the region sale rate? Now, depending on what it is, look at my enchants here. 0.4 is a nice one. 0.53 is even better. 0.62 is really good. So these are what I would class as really good sale rates. Anything over sort of like 0.4. Look at something like here, this brilliant bloodstone. 0.07 isn't a good sale rate. And hexweave bags 0.73, so that's a really good sale rate. Labour queue ribs 0.33, so that's not too bad. Fighter chows at 0.17 for the region, but for my server, my own personal sale rate is 0.27, so I'm selling more fighter chow for myself on this server more than the region. It also depends on the amount of auctions already there are for the item. It could be many are looking, but nobody or just a few are having it. So region sales might not always reflect correctly how quick it would sell. Yes, absolutely, Pointy Gnome. It's across the region, so there is going to be server variation. You don't have that region average daily sold. Yes, if you're using TSM 3, you need to make sure you've got all the TSM modules downloaded and installed. I don't know which ones you've got on, but you need the auction database. Yeah, that's it, Pointy Gnome, thanks. Good evening, Asakura. I hope you're doing well. This fine evening. I better post these before the... Yeah, there we go, internal auction error. I think we phased out whilst I was gassing. Let's run a post scan again. There we go, let's get back on, get these posted on. No problem, Blanket. I hope that helps explain things. And click display region sale average and sale rate. Yes, you want to turn on all your tooltip options as well, so you can see everything. More information is better, definitely. 18, 19. There we go, done posting. So, where are we at? We've got a load of stuff. We could probably do with heading to Dalaran and picking up a few things. We need to pick up our shopping from the mail. There's the bear tartare that we sold. Let's pick up all of this lot. This is going to take a little while to come through. Welcome back home, Sephorium. Glad you made it back safely. Right. Loads of stuff here. Some consumables. Region market value of... Don't know why that's so expensive. I really want another Broken Isles recipe scrap. Anything else interesting here that we could... Most of this needs to go to the bank, really. And some of this will need to get sent to Earthen. Let's open up all these chaos crystals and cloth. Oh yes, we've got the raw beast hide as well. It's another good one. Here come the large brilliant shards. Oh, got a sale of something. It's 2 sales of something. Wonder what those were. Let's have a look. And mark of the trained soldier. 2 marks of the trained soldier. Okay, that's good. Right, let's wait for this last update and get the last lot of mail. And then we'll head on up to Dalaran. Check in on our friend Nomi. Sometimes you don't know if it's you or me making the sales. Well, any sales is good, whether it's you or me, Emery. So it's a happy sound whichever way you take it. Alright, I've got loads of stuff I'm going to need to clear out of my bags here. But I'm going to leave this for now. I'll do some organising later. What I really want to do is get myself to Dalaran. Oh, Hexweed bags just sold. Right, so usual things here. We need to do Nomi, we need to do Order Hall, and we need to check in on World Quests. Growls. What's up, Emery? Ooh, lots of stuff going on there. Let's just fly around it and head straight to Nomi. How do you have the dring when you sell something? You'll just change my sales sound. Oh, okay. It's part of TSM 3. It should be part of TSM 4, but it's... where is it? It's in an add-on that I've put called I Sold More, and that gives me the sound. Whilst TSM 4 is in beta, they haven't put the sound back in yet, so I've used this to add the sound in for myself. Ooh, what have you got? Prepared ingredients, more lean shank back. So let's add a whole load more lean shank. No need to apologise, Gold Queen. Right, and so we're going to do lavish surma. All of those, please. And the prepared ingredients, I think we can use... where have we got them? We've got 13, yeah. Let's make 10 hungry magisters. That's going to be useful. Go that way, go that way. Hop on here. And then we can go and head in, whoops, to our order hall. Check on our world quests. I haven't done any of these in a while. Not world quests, order hall missions. Picking the wrong thing. Right, what do we have missions wise? Oh, we've got the Elite Strike Centenax. That's a good one. Got 7,500 nether shards for that. And we've got some Army of the Light bonuses. No one expired, so that's good. What have we got here that looks good? Well, the Bloods looks good. And the gold looks good. So let's do the Bloods. And let's do the golds. There we go. In the TS options, the MISC features tabs, there's an option for the sail sound. Excellent, thanks Emery for helping out with that one. Yeah, I do miss it in TSM4. I do wish, I do hope they get it implemented sometime soon. And then I won't have to use the I Sold More add-on. So that's that. Let's have a look at world quests next. What have we got world quest wise? Any good Bloods missions? There's a 4. That's for Loyalist Sycophants slain. That's not too bad to do actually. We can do that one fairly quickly for 4 Bloods. Let's go over and do that one. Just a quick flight over to Suramar. Off I go then. Oops, wrong button. Stormheim, I don't want Stormheim. I want Suramar. There we go. There's a 2 Bloods next to it as well, actually. Maybe we should do that one as well. Might as well do a quick 6 Bloods for this. And then I'm thinking, oh, Soul of Binding and Mastery.
I have enough arc wine to spare for the needy around the city.
Oh, we're not going to do that one, thank you. Right, okay, so sick of the sycophants. If you're in a group with this one, it's okay. If you're on your own, it can be quite tricky.
My preparations are complete.
Let's hope we've got a group we can find. No groups. Okay. We'll have to do the old-fashioned way. There's a load of dead ones there. Here we go, let's help out here. So I'll run through and do them. Any more over here? I'll get some extra people in now. I'm just going to run around and AoE. Not sure these are the right ones anyway. Where are all the sycophants? These ones. I think. No. Not those either. This could be bad. Whoops. It's alright. Got this under control. Just about. I think. Not quite. No, I think I'm gonna die. Whoops, I've bit off more than I could chew then. Whoops. Relist the group. Let's head on back. I should have kept moving perhaps. At least I can fly with this one. Yeah, that's a tricky mission, that one, if you do like I did and run around without thinking. Right, where am I? There I am. Resurrect. Myself a heal. Right, where are the sycophants? Let's go fly. Might as well join in with my fellows that are down here somewhere. There we go. Might as well all do it together. There we go. Much better. That's 16. Any more? Oh, there's one. Do I want to sell this? I'll disenchant it. Oops, didn't mean to click that actually. There we go. Have I done them all? No, I need 2 more. Right. Let's fly. Find some. Is those some? No, those are spell shields. There we go. This quest is so much fun if you attack some and others in your party are done and just leave. Yeah. It's a bit of a tricky one, this one. I've already killed myself through recklessness already. There we go. Now we're done. I'll leave the party. Not sure if I need to rephase out of this. No, I won't. There we go. These spell things don't help. There we go. Right, let's skedaddle out of here. Right, and contain of their advance is the next one. Yeah, that didn't turn out to be quite the quick quest that I thought. That was mainly down to me running recklessly and dying. Right, okay. What do we need? This lot, it looks like. Need to do a lot of this stuff. These we can AoE quite happily. There we go. Done. That was quick. Let me just pick up this lot before we do that. There we go. Cancel that, leave the group, and fly. There we go. So you decided to run a cancel scan instead of just cancelling everything. It's crazy how many, how your competition is terrible at collecting recipes. Like only half your auctions get undercut. Well, that's good. That's good, Emery. I think that's the key. I remember Gumdrop saying it. Is going to the effort and collecting those recipes means you're a greater advantage compared to the people who just don't bother. Which is the next position I'd like to get myself into. Right, let's garrison Hearthstone now, as we've done those bloods. I mean, that's the question of finding your market, finding your niche, where there isn't as much competition and you can maximise your profits. That's the theory anyway. Right, so Garrison, we just need to go through... Ooh, Fur Trader, that reminds me. Wonder if Dorothy 2's up. Let's go have a look. Oh, it's the Herb Trader. Oh, I forgot, it's a different one actually. Samantha Scarlet.
Alright then, what have we here?
Okay, now I believe the primal spirits for all the other things are going to be... Yeah, it's the herb trades today. Dorothy's up on Saturday. Thank you, Emery and Drop Pencil. I always get confused. I keep forgetting. Ahead of you on this one. Yes, let's have a look at the list. EU. I can use the group finder to find them on on the same day, definitely. Which do I want? So, herb traders today. Dust trader is Saturday. The fur trader is Dorothy 2, which is on Sunday, I believe. So that's the one I want then. I think the same trader's on the same day, isn't it? So I just want to do everything but Gorgon fly trap for these. And frostweed. And Nagrand arrow bloom. And Talador orchid. Every 5 days. Yeah, it cycles round, doesn't it? Starflower. Not sure, never done it yourself, but read that on WoW Economy Reddit. Yes, that's right, Pointy Gnome. What happens is, it's not always the trader. Sometimes it'll be someone like Muradin for your garrison. Oops, crashed the mic there. It'll be like the... it'll be someone like Muradin in your garrison. And so what you have to do is see if someone else has this trader on that day, and then go to their garrison to pick it up. It's how I believe it works. Right, I think we've got all those. Yeah. Right, let's hop back in here and do our missions, as they were still ticking on. Oh, we've got a rush work order. It's only 83% though. It's a shame. Oh, now whilst we're here, we do also need to do... Just going to do that one. I'm going to save the rest. Because I'll do that one as well, actually. And that one. Because we need the resources. What I want to do is one of these is going to be for my shipyard. I need to get my shipyard going. I think it might be actually down, not sure where I'm at with a shipyard. I think I might actually have to head down there. I believe. Here, let's get to work. This one, I believe, is what I need to do next. There we go. Oh, thank you, Grace, for the 3-month sub. Wow, that is quite a milestone. Hurrah! Good evening, all. Well, thank you ever so much, Grace. It's extremely kind of you, and welcome to the stream tonight. Can't believe that, 3 months. That's amazing. Your support is most appreciated. Thank you ever so much. How are you this fine evening? I hope you're doing well. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Yeah, let's... Whoop, crashed into a sign. There we go. Just starting a 4-day weekend. Excellent. That sounds good. Oh, this looks new compared to when I was last here. Okay.
Hello.
Right, so now that the shipyard is complete, we need to get busy making ships. Solog ran off to the dry docks. Why don't you meet him down there? He said he had a plan. Okay. Dry docks. Where's that? I'm running ships. Yes, hopefully. I need to get my Lion's Rest. I need to get access to Lion's Rest so I can get access to the daily quests for rep in Tanaan. I believe, so my research says. Love the smell of fresh cut wood and tar. You ready to start construction? Yep. First thing we need to start building ships is a blueprint. With your help, I grabbed some of the best ones from the docks before we broke out of there. Let's make sure we don't fall back into the hands of the Iron Horde. Memorize these blueprints and then destroy the evidence. Learn the blueprints and destroy the evidence. Okay. Where was the blueprint? Ship blueprint transport. Learn. There we go.
I'm yours to command.
Let's see Sea Dog yet. Let's get started on our first ship. Okay, we are well on our way to building our first ship, but unfortunately I am not the orc for the job. I have no idea how to work with these human tools. Your shipwright is going to take over from here on out. I'll be here at the dry docks. If you need anything, speak with Sea Strike at the dry docks. Okay. And interested in shipbuilding, I see. Not really, but I'm going for the quests really. I want flying, but I need to speak to you to get flying. Do everything to help out. Okay. Now that we have the blueprints, let's get started on our first ship. Begin construction on a transport ship.
Be careful.
Okay.
Can I assist you?
Start construction on our first transport. Create. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's huge. I suspect a weak mailbox tomorrow. You've only got 45k right now. Usually you have closer to 60k. You always get a different amount. Hey Sephorium, thanks for using the Samadan heads there. Celebrating Grace's 3-month sub. Let's see if I can pop some more in the chat. Where is my chat? There it is. There we go. A couple of summer heads. I'll put a couple of the other tiers in there. I'm going to change these at some point though. But that's them for now. I need to update these. They're out of date, I think. We'll make up for it for the newly invested tailor and leather worker. Oh, that sounds good, Emery. Hey, Bullywolf, thanks for stopping by. What do I do if your stock of chaos crystals are low and none are on the auction house? I have flashbacks to early January when I was in that exact situation, Bullywolf, as Sephorian will attest to. Let me bring up my real-time board that I had at the time, which helped me through this. But basically, as Grace just said, nether shards. Let's have a look. We go here. So chaos crystals. Your choices are farm nether shards, buy them from the auction house. Obviously, that's out at the moment. If chaos crystals are higher than 400 gold, and you have exalted with the Argus rep, you can buy them by the light forged drape 400 gold, and that will go into a chaos crystal. Disenchant braces if you've got the rank 3 braces for either tailoring or leatherworking. You could do world quests. When it comes to nether shards, there's the Order Hall mission, which I've just completed, that gives you 7,500 nether shards, which is like 18 chaos crystals. Or you do invasions, which gives you about 2,800 nether shards, plus you get like 2 or 3 from item rewards. Or you could try a Centinex farm. I haven't tried that one myself yet, so that's an option. But basically, those are your choices for chaos crystals. The best one I found is the nether shards one, doing the invasions when they're up and the Order Hall mission when it's up. Second to that is disenchanting braces. You get about 4% chance of getting braces for that. So there we go. I hope that's helpful. Move that back over here. There we go. Oh, looks like our ship got built. What do we need to do now? Transport ship. Ooh, what happened there? Transport. We just ran over the fish. The poor fish. You okay, Mr. Fishy? Okay, what does that mean though? That just went off. We have our first ship. Great work. Get to work preparing for travel to Taanaan right away. Now this is what we want. By your command, we have built our first ship and can run our naval operations from here. Okay. Grill and Archmage Khadgar, we're ready to kick off an invasion of Taanaan. Okay. Speak with them at the docks to embark. Okay. That's what we want to do. No problem, Bullywolf. Hope that helps. Oh, thank you, Nutella Day, for the host. Very kind of you. Right. Okay. Invasion of Taanaan. This is what we needed to do the other day to get Lion's Rest.
Our transport is ready. The invasion of Taanaan can begin.
It's good because it's just because I sell so many enchants. Well, that's a great position to be in, Bullywolf. Problem being, yes, when you run out of Chaos Crystals, it really affects your ability to be able to react to the market. Let's begin the invasion. Dun dun dun. God, this is all exciting. I've never done this before, Grace, so yeah, it's interesting doing old expansions for the first time. I didn't think I would do Draenor, but I really want to get flying, so I've kind of given myself a challenge to get this done. Landing was easier than expected, but there's trouble ahead. Okay. The scouts ahead report trouble. Bleeding Hollow scavengers, northwest, and encampment. Find any information on the forces deployed in the area and meet with the scouts afterwards. Okay. So, let's get our objectives up. Find information on the Bleeding Hollow. Over there somewhere, I imagine. Follow the arrow. There they are. What have we got over here? Really need to get yourself Draenor flying. Certainly be help leveling 4 characters, and probably more in the future. Yes. Yeah, definitely, Emery. I suggest you do it. Might as well do these whilst I'm here. I think we need to go in here. There's someone here. There we go. And this we need here, because it's sparkling. There we go. Warlords promise victory. Take a small force and loot as much as possible. Okay, and what was the other thing we needed to do? Looks like it's go over this directions. There we are. You decided that the best time to do shopping scans is in the late evening like this one. Yeah, I like to do my shopping first thing in the morning as well as in the evening time. I do like doing shopping scans. It's nice when you find those bargains that are, you know, super cheap. Plenty of people have posted undercoats. The prices are much lower. Yeah, especially when it's busy. I think we need to go up here into this building. Let's go right in.
If Gul'dan has his way,
And,
this
ooh,
whole world
there's a
would
bed.
burn.
There you go. We'd do it in the morning as well, but you sleep. Yes. Sleep is useful, Emery, definitely. I didn't read the journal. I'm sorry, Blizzard designers. You went to all that effort of writing that text and I didn't read it. Right, now we need to do ready for turn-in. I do like to try and read the quests and stuff more, but sometimes you just get in a rush and you just want to carry on with the missions. So sometimes I just skip past them. It's a bit of a shame, because there's lots of lore and storyline in this kind of stuff that is nice. Our forces can finish driving off the remaining lurkers, but there's another problem up ahead. Okay, Gul'dan seems to have concentrated his defences on this choke point. The guns up ahead are unlike anything we've seen before. Our enemies think this pass is impregnable. Let's prove them wrong, Commander. Destroy the fell cannons. Okay. Fell cannons are going to be destroyed. Where are they? They're up there. There's one. How do we destroy the fell cannon? Do we need to use something? Oh, we need to go over here. Do this one. Do that big one. Wow, it's huge over there. I'm assuming I'm going to go up the back for this one. Yeah. There we are. Reach the defense cannon. Ah, there we go. That's what we need to destroy. And then let's hop on my horse. Where's the other one? Over here somewhere. There it is. Do that. Don't worry, I have a task force coming to clean the rest up. We should move before their runners get back to Gul'dan. Okay. While you were playing with Fellfire, I've located the perfect position for an assault. Follow me and we can get this base started. Is that started? Yes. Establish your assault base here in Tanaan Jungle. This is what we want. Have I done the story in Nagrand yet? No, I haven't, Emery. That's next on my list. But I wanted to get this one done so that I could do the daily quests that I need for rep, because apparently that will take minimum 14 days to do. So I wanted to get this started. So hopefully this will get me Lion's Rest, which is what I wanted. Hopefully, I think it should be here. There we go. Claiming. Story-wise, Nagrand comes first. Yes, definitely. Oh, Lion's Watch, not Lion's Rest. There we go. This is what we wanted. Fantastic. Plant the flag to build your base. Ready for turn-in. We did that. So now we need to do these things. There's time travel involved, so all bets are off. Yes, exactly. If they're going to do time travel, then I'm going to do mine in this order. There we go. Invasion of Taaanan. Okay, ship. Now, which of these will I need to do? I'm going to do them all, I think. Return to your shipyard. The battle for the west. I imagine these are going to be part of the Taaanan storyline or something like that. So I'm going to pick up these quests and do them anyway. Right, what have you got? These will be the dailies, won't they? Okay, right. Loads of things to pick up here. Right. It's an alternate universe. Happens to be very similar to ours 30 years ago. Absolutely. Oh, there we go.
You
Right.
bring news?
No, we just wanted to discover that. Right, I've got a load of stuff I need to pick up here. So what are these quests? This one, bring the reinforcements.
See you soon.
And this one, setting the signal. Yeah, I'm just going to do all of these. Thoughts an alternate universe caused by time travel. Yeah, might as well do both. What if the Draenor isn't real? Scanning is way faster when doing it at 3 to 4 AM. That's a good one. Yeah, definitely. Right, this looks interesting. Gul'dan, I help you, must help another now. All this world is doomed. Okay. And it's ruined. Collect for pixel rare, otherwise accept. There we go. And then this one. Collect teeth. Okay. Oh no! Oh, my quest log's full. I hate it when this happens. I've just got too many scattered quests everywhere. And I don't like abandoning quests. It's kind of like a pet hate of mine. If I've started something, I want to finish it. So, right. What we're going to have to do, choose reinforcements. Okay. Let's do this one. Remove the battle pet one. Well, yeah, that's true. But I don't want to, because at some point I want to do that one as well. I know it's tempting. I've got loads of things here. I've got Leyline Master I haven't done. I've got loads of things that I just haven't finished. So I think what I need to do is just finish some of these quests. Reinforcements, which do we do? Call to arms? Let's do that one. I know the battle pet one is.
What can I do for you?
There we go.
Safe travel.
That's one cleared. There we go. So now we can pick up that one. Portal to Ashran. What we need to do is just make sure we finish these quests. That's the key. Is we just need to get on and do them. Whichever one gives you the artillery strike. Okay. You'll use this for help out there. And can change it if you need. Oh, someone bought your cheap shal'dorei silk before you. Oh, that's a shame. You see it on your list turning up and then you go, oh, I really want that. These are the dailies. Okay. This is the ones I wanted. Okay, thank you, Grace. I knew these were the ones. So I need to come back here and do these. So is Tooth and Claw one of the dailies? Rewards. Okay, brilliant. Well, let's get this one done whilst we're here. Okay, what do we need to do? What I could probably do with is some bear tartar for a situation like this. But I'm not sure how quickly it's going to be. They do seem to be... Oh, didn't spot that. It's going to be like that. There we go. So we're basically just killing all the creatures. I won't struggle to kill the creatures, that's true. That's the easy part. And they seem to be dropping quite quickly. Just need to make sure I can... My mobility is a bit low. That's the only real problem. They drop in clusters, which is at least good, yeah. Seem to have got quite a few already. What am I stuck on? You can never get enough shal'dorei silk. Yeah, you and me both, Emery. I always struggle to find it. Ooh, that was good. What do we pick up? A couple of extra things. Right, let's head this direction. Let's get on my horse. Get that wee beastie down there. That was a graceful dive into the water. Loads of fish here. Maybe they're gonna... Oh, this is quite a good area. There we go. River beast molar cub. Interesting. There's loads around here. We can pick all these up. There we go. 56. Not doing too bad. Assuming we can do these little ones as well. Yep, they've got teeth too. What's that in there? Oh, we need that for an apexis fragment. Let's do these. They give teeth? Oh, they even give teeth. There we are. Right, 65. Right, on to Binky, my horse. Right, where should we head next? Do I use handy notes? No, I don't, Grace. I haven't got that add-on. I'm guessing that could be useful in something like this. I've literally just been going around this one area at the moment. There are lots of treasures here in all the areas. Okay. Holy moly. I'm guessing I might need to get that. It will show where all of them are. Handy notes is handy. Well, that's good to know. I'm going to have to go and get that. Bit low on finding some creatures around here. Well, there's some down here. Once I get through this jungle, if I can see. There we go. Ah, there's loads in here. That's good. It's like a nest of thingies. Do that. 82 teeth. There we go. Hey, Denidith. Denid, sorry. Thanks for stopping by. And there's achievements for gathering them. There is a base, and then you choose what add-ons to run. Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Grace. Have to go and add that one onto my list. Oh, looks like there's loads in here. $99. One more. There's a elite over there. Samadan's doing a genocide. Yeah, it's terrible killing the wildlife. There we go, that one's done. I'm uber killing. Yeah, it's all for a good cause, unfortunately. I don't like to cause harm to the flora and fauna, but as a general principle, but this is how the game is designed. they make more for us all. Exactly, that's how it works. Right, okay. What do we do for this one? Differences you've seen. Must be another one, or this one. Unknown power, low level. Okay. Fell Vexus fragment. There we go. Archmage's told in the power that the warp these crystals comes from. That you'll receive Vexus crystals. Okay. And so that's another daily, is it? I take it. Okay. And Order of the Awakened increased by 1,650. Check the vendor. Oh, okay. What have we got there? See what he sells. Vexus crystal is PSTD. I'm not sure what that means. That's not my lane. Is the only way to completely reset TSM to reinstall it? What do you mean? You want to completely sort of get rid of all your groups and things? If that's the case, Blanket, you could just create another profile. Oh, PTSD. There you go. Okay, thank you. That's not my name. That clarified that. So is any of this... Well, none of this is buyable at the moment. So I need Exalted, Revered, Honoured, Friendly. Okay. Teach you how to summon a corrupted Dreadwing. Ooh. Okay. You're using the sniper and it says market value is 49%, but the tooltip shows it's worth 1,000 gold market value and the auction's at 3,000 gold. It's all rep stuff, but you'll want some of it. There's something wonky happening here. Yes, could be your price source, Blanket. I'm not fully familiar with the sniper settings, so I don't know exactly where you'd set your things, especially in TSM 3. So I wonder if anyone else in chat can help with sniper stuff. It's not something I've done myself. But yeah, that's a lot of Apaxis crystals, isn't it? I've got 4,000 and they want... Is that 150,000 or 15,000? You've got 113,000. Wish you could give them to me. Oh, thank you, M. Ryland, for the follow. Very kind of you. I'd honestly just go ahead, go steal one from a popular YouTube vid. Yes, custom price sources. Yeah, I think it's all changed with TSM 4, so I can't really show you on here. Because the sniper settings are a bit more integrated, so I think they're different. But if you're not sure, check. I know Breg and Shayra do videos on custom price sources. I got my teeth. I hand those in. Excellent. So that's the Saber Stalkers increased by 1,650. That's decent rep then for those. Looking at my reputation in Warlords of Draenor. So Order of the Awakened and the Saber Stalkers. Am I missing one? Is there 3? Hand of the Prophet, I think's maybe the other one. Let's check my achievements. Quests. Draenor. The hand. Okay. Hand of the Prophet. Yeah, that's the third one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Where is Exploration, Draenor, Draenor Pathfinder? So Tanaan Diplomat. Tanaan Diplomat. Yeah. Hand of the Prophet. Order of the Awakened. And the Saber Stalkers. Okay. So that's the one together. Get these three up. So we've got a bit of a trek with those. Thankfully I've got my human racial to help me at the moment. And I do have some medallions that I can use if I need to. What else have we got here? We need to do that one. And we need to do that one. Okay. Let's go and do these whilst we're here. Because then I can clear some of my quest log. Saber Stalker rep can be grinded. You just kill the elite south of you over and over. Oh, okay. So they'll be down in this area, I take it. But there's not really any point since you can't grind the other two. Yes, I guess that makes sense. There's no point pushing one if I need to do the others as well. So we'll have a little bit of an explore here. Have a look. Sorry this isn't so much gold making, but this is kind of a progression for Samadan and my future characters that I level up, which will then mean professions and gold making. So in a roundabout way it is giving us gold making. It is fun. Well, I'm glad it's fun, especially discovering new areas. Well, that's good to know, Emery. I'm just avoiding all these spiders. I'm not sure if I'm going to need to have to get up here. Ah, thank you, Pointy9, for finding a YouTube vid. That's very useful, I'm sure, hopefully, for Blanket. I don't want that, I want a map. I need to get up there somehow. Let's try this way. Looks like a path. Of sorts. Yeah, there you go. Heaven forbid you ever play another part of the game. Exactly. Something other than the auction house. There are lots of rares. Yeah, it looks like I could do with making sure I'm doing those. Avoid the Fell Guards. The Throne of Kil'jaeden. Oh. Ooh, what's this? What is that? Oh, look. That's cute. Excellent. Thanks again, Pointy9, for that. That horse. This horse I've had for 13 years, Emery. Near enough. There's a world boss up here as well. Oh, is that this one up here? Let's go have a look. Ooh. Singed my toes. I want to go up there somehow. Maybe if I'll have to go round, I think. We're getting a high-res horse. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that fell sludge is 30 minutes. That's a bit excessive. Can I dispel myself? No. What about purify? No. Okay. This guy. Oops. Left. Okay. just reinstall all TSM before watching the video. Okay, I may not need to though, Blanket. I'll maybe watch the video first and see what it suggests. What do I need to do here? Setting the signal. Place 5 Pentangulatatron 2000s. Built a vehicle to need to place some sensors along the edge of the summit. Okay. Do we have those on me? What were they called? Pentangulate. No, we don't. So therefore there must be something here. I wonder. They're there along the edge of that area. Just click the locations. Okay, thank you, Grace. You don't have to carry them, they'll fill in. Okay. You can find import strings of groups here. Every one of them is top quality, obviously. It saves you time setting up groups. Has some undermined journal as well. Oh, okay, pointy notes. I'm sure that'd be useful. Right, okay. Deleting your profile didn't do anything. Oh, okay. It's still a bit messed up. Oh, that's a shame, Blanket. Yeah, try a reinstall, see if you can get things back. There along the edge of that area, just click the locations. Okay, so... let's have a look. Okay. Withered herb. Crystallized foul essence. That's off on my horse. Can't see anything I can click on yet. Ooh, that looks like something. There we go. 1 of 5. There we go. Don't know what happened. It was working fine. Okay, made like 12k in the past 2 days, and everything went to crap. Prices and everything changed dramatically. None of the math made sense anymore. Oh, okay. Well, it does tie in with the API changing, but I wasn't sure that that would actually cause it to become a problem. Right, where's some more of these things then? What's that? Pick that up. You guys looks like you're having a conversation. Ooh, there's someone sat there. The everlasting. You look like a world boss. I'll go say hello to you. Boss. Okay, thank you, Grace. This guy. Ooh. He just fell over. Oh, yeah, just do a few of these. And... ooh, got loads of stuff there. I'll go check all the bits and pieces we picked up later. It's just kind of fun to run around at the moment and explore. Right. We need some more of these signal things. Well, what's this? Quest discovered. We'll do that. Crusader enchant for me, for example. Market price was 900 a few hours ago. Placed a few for 3. Oh, thank you, Moxa, for the follow. Very kind of you. 3 to 4 bosses. Sorry, the point I was saying. Place view through here, and it went up to a 1100 the next scan. Yes, the prices are going up and down quite a bit at the moment. 3 to 4, and 1 world boss back where it first came up. Okay. Yeah, I think give it a little. Well, like a couple of weeks will be the average, won't it? Anyone else here that's got anything sparkly? Oh, there's something sparkly. Got one of those. Stop. Right. Oh, eagle eyes, Grace. Well spotted. Fantastic. Makes sense that it would be right on the edge. So I need to basically follow the edge. So why would Sniper say market value is at 47% when the market value shows half the current prices in the tooltip? I'm not sure, Blanket. Sniper's not something I've looked into myself. Take at least a week for the prices to get a bit stable. Yeah, definitely. Pretty much on the edge. Okay, thank you, Grace. Thank you for your help on these ones. Right, let's go follow the edge. See if we can collect these up. And all the other things we might be able to collect. Just looking for anything sparkly. We're not going to go down there. There's that. What's that? It's nothing. Oh, something here. Goliath. There you go. Hello. Morning. Oh, it is morning. Are you off to bed? Oh, need to pick that up. There we go. Alright, oh, there's something over there. What's that? Jewel of the Fallen Star. That looks interesting. Honest view, you haven't done flying. Is it fun? In Draenor, the jury's still out on that one. It's kind of fun. Legion was fun, but then the Suramar stuff got not fun for a while. But what is fun is getting, once you've gotten flying, oh, there it is, I spotted it. Once you've gotten flying, then it's definitely fun. You have Legion. Okay, well that's the main one really. This is more kind of just like a bonus thing really. Oh, something here. There it is. Any more down here? Just check up here. Every quest line in the area is a drag. Yes, definitely. Oh, there's something up there. Take that. Oh, I spot one over there. Yep, I've spotted it, Grace. Thank you. Got to avoid the sludge. Over that side. Okay, Emery. Well, thanks ever so much for stopping by. You can get yourself some sleep. I need to get over there somehow. I know what I'll do. I'll levitate. Oh, that didn't work. Dang it. Thought I was being clever for a minute there. There we go. 4 of 5. Oh, is someone doing me here? Let's see if we can enjoy them. Ah, Tool Walls. Thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. That's extremely kind of you. Thank you ever so much for your support. I'm being attacked by a Felwood corruptor that I can't get up and see. See you later, that's not my name. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. I've essentially done the Mage Towers up again, so you'll be working on that tomorrow. Excellent, Emery. Tell me about it. Get Nightfall into Revered for flying was frustrating enough, definitely. Then needed more to unlock the Allied race. Yeah, I haven't done the Allied race stuff. Yeah, the insurrection. I need to get up here somehow, which I can't. No. Sub-hyped, exactly. Thank you, Grace. And thank you, Tall Walls, again for the sub. Right. Oh, there we go. We managed to get up there now. That was a bit of a struggle. There we go. Right. As we were in combat with you, need to finish that off. Right. So we're missing one more of these doodah whatnots. I'm imagining it might be over here. Oh, something in there. Pick that up. Oh, do these, do that. Right, I want to get these finished. This quest finished. Where is the next one? Ah, thank you, Score. I think that's Score Shane Wow. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Extremely kind of you. Right, something sparkly over here. Is that going to be useful? Right, fell corrupted fragments we've done. That's done. Don't know if these are useful. And where's the final? Where's that final? Oh, there it is. I think it's up there. Been following me for a little while on YouTube. Enjoy it very much. Oh, well, thank you, Scoreshane. That's very kind of you to stop by and give me a follow. There we go. Done. Fantastic. And whilst we're here, invasion point devastation. Let's not bother with that. We just need to head back. We could also go over here, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to head straight back. Thank you for your help, Grace. Right, let's head back south. Avoid these if we can, but as I'm already at 29 minutes, don't think it's going to matter. Oh look, there's someone else. A hunter. Right, let's head on back. Down here, and oh, there we go. Might as well just levitate the way down. Make it a bit easier. Right, and back on my horse. And get ourselves to Lion's Rest, and then we can hand in these quests and then just check in on everything on the auction house. See, see how everything is there. So at least we made progress with Draenor flying. Got those daily quests started, which was the main thing. I wanted to make sure those were done. Because that's the thing that I think is going to take apparently a good 2 weeks if I did it every day. Still struggling a bit with TSM, but really like how have mine laid out. Did I get my stuff from Gumdrop or make it up as I went? I made it up as I went because for me I wanted to learn the process, so I took one small thing at a time and learnt about that, and then I built it up over the past sort of like few months. So that's how I learn. I mean, other people like to, you know, import someone else's group and get started straight away. It's all down to personal preference, really. So we did that. So we'll get that. And we'll gain some rep, which is awesome. And we'll head back to this person. And we'll get that. It is also awesome. Okay. No other quests or anything to pick up. We need to do that other one over here. But we'll do that later. What I think I will do is Garrison Hearthstone back, because I haven't picked up my Hexweave. So I need to do that. And then pick up my Gorgon fly traps. I haven't done those either. And then we can head back to the auction house and see where things are there. And it's better to understand at least a little how everything works before you randomly import stuff, expecting it to yield the same results others have. Yes, I agree with that point, you know. I mean, it doesn't even matter if you like give it a go and then you know, throw away what you've learned and then import someone's things. It at least gives you a much clearer idea as to what's going on, definitely. Need to do the usual pick up things. Head down to the trading post. Be nice to get the trading post up to level 3 as well, because that will help with my rep.
Welcome, friend.
All sumptuous furs cheap. Let's buy that up with our resources. TSM vendoring. Sumptuous fur. What have we got? Importing groups of items is fine. The settings regarding the groups better set up yourself. Perhaps watching the guides on the TSM website. Yes. Your prices were messed up because it was using the old data. Okay, Blanket. Yeah, you tried the import and it was really a lot of stuff you don't understand, and they are no longer giving updates. So now you're trying to go at yourself. Good idea, score sharing. I think that's a good way to go forwards. Works now after deleting all the data. Oh, that's good to know, Blanket. I'm glad you've got a workaround for that. Sumptuous fur at 16. I would like to buy. Max doesn't work, unfortunately. But I'm going to go with 50? 500. No, I don't have enough for 500. 50. 50 we have enough for. Let's do another 10. And another 10. And then do the rest. There we go. That's a load of sumptuous fur. Every 12 hours. Okay, I wonder if that might have messed up your data. I haven't been doing manual scans myself. I don't think scanning in TSM works fully. I remember Gumdrop saying that it was a bit hit and miss, and it doesn't remember the data. Right. Might as well get our Gorgrand flytrap stocks up, as we have so much of it now. And now Urfin needs some as well, so it's useful for him to have it. It only updates min buyout as far as you know. Okay, so it might not even be fully useful as well. But now the API is back and your data's reset, you should have no more problems. Blanket, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Right, do that. Pick up.
You need something?
Start that.
See you
There
around.
we go. Luckily your foray into the selling is still rather small. Mostly cooking, a bit of enchants and potions. And I know all the prices by heart now, but you really need to diversify badly. That sounds exactly how I started Scorchane, and knowing the prices is the key to it, and that comes through familiarity and doing something small and getting to know it first. So I think that's exactly how I did it, and yes, then after that diversifying, either diversifying in the same profession, like going for some old world enchants, maybe even some potions. I don't know about potions though, and cooking is always good. And then yes, other professions is the next thing. That's next on my list, doing more professions.
Good day to you.
There we go, load of those done.
Safe travels.
Have we got any rush work orders? No. God, I've got a load of stuff though. Need to go through all this. Right, okay. That's done. Whilst I'm here, I want to buy some of the things I haven't got. I want to complete my recipes. So, does it tell me which I already know? Yes, it does. Okay, so there's... How many have I got of these? I've got 6. So, I'm going to learn all of these. Ooh, now these might be useful actually. Mark of War Song. Sometimes increase haste. Lately they've been bumping up the prices of the mats much higher, and the prices of the finished product is dropping, especially items that have proc chance. Yes, I had a problem with that, and there's two ways you can go about it really. Oh, excuse me. Is try and reset the market on the finished product, especially if they're selling well. You can do that. And the other thing is just keep trying to buy the mats at a much cheaper price, but that's more of a waiting game. So more now the API is up, it'll automatically update your market value in game. Yes, absolutely, Blanket. No need to do manual scans at all. I'm thinking I'm going to get some of these, but which one is the question. I've only got 6 secrets of Draenor Enchanting on me, so I can only afford to buy 1. Mastery, critical strike, haste. Critical strike, how's that different from there? Frostwolf or Thunderlord. And then increase spirit and increase bonus armor. Which one should I get? I'm thinking critical strike. Frostwolf. Chant weapon. Funny you just bought mastery today. Where I am. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's one of those things that I haven't really gotten around to collecting them all now. But now that people are doing leveling up alts, I think now is a good time to start collecting these and testing out the market on them. I've got a feeling critical strike's going to be a good one to go for. So I'm going to go for this one.
Light bless
Right, where did I put it? There it is. What else have we got? Oh, Bloodhunter's Quarry. Mark of the Frostwolf. Okay. How many bloods did we get? 3. So if we look at our enchanting, we're going to make one of these and put it into our list. And we're going to test out the market on these. So, switch to this and go Mark of the Frostwolf. Okay, go back to TSM. It should have had that listed. It hasn't. Okay, we haven't queued it up. There we go. The Mark of the Frostwolf is saying a 728 gold profit. Because we need Sorcerous Water, which it's saying is a matte cost of 11 gold, which isn't true, and Temporal Crystal, which it's saying is a matte cost of 9 gold, which kind of isn't true because I've been getting them, either buying them or I've been making them myself on the daily cooldown. That Sorcerous Water is definitely something I buy, because my purchase price there is 23 silver. What I need to do is look for materials, Sorcerous Water. Sorcerous Water, Sorcerous Water, Sorcerous Water, and change that to average buy. If you run the TSM application running TSM app helper installed and /reload every hour, so to load it, new data in. But you have to have the app running. Yes, I usually just keep the app running in the background at all times anyway. Average buy. So that should change the price of my Sorcerous Water next time I open that up. So now we're saying a profit of 842. Temporal Crystal I'm not so sure on though. But we're going to craft one of them anyway. And then we're going to go into TSM groups. And we're going to put this in Old World Good Enchants, Mark of the Frostwolf. Region sale rate of 0.11. Let's see if it sells. Whilst I'm here, there's still another I haven't done.
Well met.
I've still got one left, haven't I? Actually, I might save that. I might make up 5 at a time and collect all of these first.
Farewell.
I think that's going to be good. Right, okay. Back to the auction house. Oh, it's been a pretty good evening so far, I'd say. Gotten loads of stuff. Bit of Draenor flying sorted. I'm glad we got that shipyard sorted and started on those dailies. That's going to help us. Haven't done a lot in terms of making gold, but we've sorted a few things out, collected some more recipes, expanding. This is what we're doing now. He was too impatient and bought all the singles up, and now you have to wait on the 5s. Okay, well I'm in the same position now, Scorchay, and I have to keep doing my dailies.
Welcome.
Okay, I bet I've got a whole load of junk to clear here. Quick sell. What's the way of getting rid of the junk? Quick sell. I don't want to do all of those really. Okay, I'm going to avoid that. Just use the regular one. Just going to do this the way I know. I was looking to see if there's a way to do all the junk in one go, but this is just as easy. Got a log. Thank you ever so much for stopping by, Geoherb. Have a great evening, and I'll see you next time. What else have we got here? Interesting bits and pieces. Probably go through all this in detail later. Anything soul-bound we can disenchant though. Like that. And that. Be careful not to constantly buy up all the cheap ones though. In some cases, like righteous ore for instance on your realm, it inflates the prices. For example, I bought all the 10 to 20 or so righteous ores, 3 to 20 gold, and now they've been selling for 50 to 70. It's always a consideration. You might have to wait before it gets to better prices again. Brilliant. Okay, and junk is lower left behind your head. Ah, okay. Thank you, Geoheb. Let's have a look at that, just so I know where it is. TSM. Where was it? TSM groups, buyback, quick sell. Buy, no, I don't want to buy. No, I don't see where junk was. Unless I'm missing it somewhere. TSM vending. Trash, oh there. Sell only trash. That'll be it, won't it? Okay. You have Leatrix Plus installed for auto selling junk items. Oh, okay. We just sold a Hungry Magister, so that's cool. Alright, let's go check our mail. What have we got in the mail? A few sales. 22,000. Hexweed bag. 2,100. The price has gone down on those. The Mooncloth robe's a good one. I'm going to have to restock on one of those. So I'll pick those up. And then let's just check what we've got. Hungry Magister. Leatrix Plus. Excellent. Thank you for the link. It's an interesting add-on. Has lots of quality of life settings you can set up. Okay. Right, I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to add it to my favourites. World of Warcraft. Done. So I can go back to that later. There we go. Your favourite is faster looting. Ah, that could be interesting, yeah. Right, okay, so tailoring. Do we need a mooncloth robe to make? Most likely. But what's our fell cloth situation like is the other problem. Groups. Tailoring. Restock. Oh, it just says Hexweed bag. You've not picked up the mooncloth robe. Why is that? Have I already got one in the auctions? I don't think so. Silkweave, Satchel, Imperial, Charmed Weapon. No, I don't see it. Got a lot of stuff, but I don't seem to have a mooncloth robe. Maybe it hasn't registered it. should be in there though. Mooncloth robe tailoring. Let's have a look. The price of it should be decent because it's always a good profit. Mooncloth robe is there. Let's just check that. Mooncloth robe. Unless there's one on there that isn't cheap, or unless TSM can't see it. Groups. Let's have a look. Tailoring. Mooncloth robe. There's the mooncloth robe. I've sold 11. Now let's look at that. You do have a min buyout and a market, because that's the one I sold. 5,999 is my price for it. Group operations. I have got the crafting operation of one of each. It should be correct. And the minimum profit is 110% crafting. Restock quantity of 1. 120% crafting rather. Craft value is the first between min buyout and DB market. And the DB market should be correct. And the crafting cost of a mooncloth robe. I have to watch this whole thing on YouTube as you missed the beginning. And you're in the States, so you're 5 hours behind me. Oh, yeah, those old time zones do cause a problem. So, but yes, I will be putting them on YouTube, or you can catch the VOD on Twitch straight away, or I have to wait 24 hours before I'm allowed to put it on YouTube. But then I usually put it on the morning after then. So, yes, I do eventually put them onto YouTube as well. So why isn't mooncloth robe being crafted? Would be my question here. I don't have one. So let's have a look. Minimum profit should be alright. One of each should be fine. Let's just see if there are any on the auction house. There's the pattern for a mooncloth robe. Ooh, that's caused a bit of a problem. But the actual mooncloth robe itself, there's none on there, so I should definitely be making them, which makes sense. So let's change the operation. Let's go into the group. Let's make its own operation just so that we can look at this on its own. So crafting, let's tick this and make a new operation. I'm going to call this Make Me Moon Cloth. Restock quantity, we only want 1, which would make sense. We're not going to set a minimum profit. Let's just see what that does. Okay, let's bring that down and bring tailoring back up. Just trying to work out how TSM is deciding whether to make something or not. So looking at my crafting operation for a mooncloth robe, restock, yeah, it's got that in there, and it's saying a profit of 2,200. Okay, so that works. So going back into our groups and look at Mooncloth robe, operations, settings. So we want a minimum profit to be 120% crafting. So with that set at 120% crafting, will you make me a mooncloth robe, is the question. Because I would expect you to. No, it's not. It's not saying to make one, interestingly. So why isn't that? What are you saying is the 120% of crafting? Let's look at that in more detail. So, mooncloth robe. Ah. There we go, there's the problem. The crafting cost is 3,700. That's quite a lot. And then the profit is 2,200. So 3,706. Bring this over. 3,706 times 120%. It's 4,400. So that should be okay because we're going to sell them for 5,999. So to me, that's 120% crafting. But I wonder if the prices, the prices it's got there is 5,999 because that's the price I've got, the min buyout. But there aren't any on at the moment. So I would expect that to be made, interestingly, but it's not. So let's have a look at this. What about the default craft value method? Do we want to override that? That doesn't sound like it would be. The craft value method is the minimum between the dB min. Okay, well let's try that. Let's try that. Turn it on. So the craft value method is the first. It's either dB min buyout, which is in our case 5,999, or the dB market, which is about the same. Okay, so with that ticked, let's see what happens. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of why this is working so I can understand it. Right, okay, so mooncloth robe, restock. No, you don't want to restock. Okay. So let's look back at the group again. Maybe I need to do a reload. But it was changing. We did see a change when we turned it off. Maybe it's something to do with the prices. Let's change operations, crafting, make me mooncloth, turn that back off again. What if we were at 110% crafting? I'm not sure that should make a difference because my math, I believe, is correct. So that should still be okay because 110% of the crafting cost. Or maybe it's this that's wrong. Maybe we need to change this to be... I think I had this before, actually. The minimum profit, I don't think being crafting works now. I think if I set this... No, this should work. I'm starting to doubt myself now whether it works or not. I was thinking I'd have to put in a gold value here, which I know I've done before in the past. not that. Tailoring. Let's try this at 110%. Crafting. Is TSM not looking, or how is it finding the crafting value? Because it should. Restock doesn't come up yet, no. Okay, but if let's test this out. What I'm thinking now is instead, can't you see the price with something like /TSM price? I'm not sure, pointing out, I've never used a command like that. Crafting, make me mooncloth. So what I was going to do is change this profit to, so long as the profit is 500 gold, then maybe you'll make it. Is the next thing, because at the moment I know the profit is 2,200 gold. So therefore, TSM should say you should make that. But then I would expect 110% crafting or 120% crafting to do the same thing. So there we go, it comes in. Because the profit is, estimated profit is 2,200. Which is the 3,700 plus 2,200, which is the value we've got of 5,999. I'm pretty sure. We go over here, and we do 3,706 plus 2,292 is the 5,998, and then obviously you've got a little bit more there. So that matches. So it looks like in the crafting to use 110 or 120% crafting doesn't seem to work, and you actually have to put in a gold value, would be my conclusion on that. So that's something to look out for. I don't know if that's working as intended. I'll have to bring it up with the TSM team, but interesting nonetheless. So we need to make some mooncloth. Can we make some mooncloth? Is the next question. After all that, we can make bolter rune cloth. We should be able to make mooncloth. But I need to go and pick up some stuff from the guild bank. I need to find a moonwell actually. Where's my fell cloth? Let's go find it. Or have I got fell cloth? Or is it in my bag? Tailoring, fell cloth, I've got 14. That should be enough, I think. Don't think I actually have any mooncloth. Bolter rune cloth I do need though. Okay, let's go bolter rune cloth. Wait for this to pop up. Okay, let's go to the regular one actually. Rune cloth. Bolt of rune cloth. Yeah, you want 6 of these. Create those. And then we'll go have a look at mooncloth. Make sure we've got enough. I think we should have. Mooncloth. We can make 11 with that fell cloth we've got. So that's okay. So we can close this down. We don't need to gather. What we do need to do is head on over to a moonwell, which I like to go to the one that's in Elwyn Forest, just outside of Stormwind. Nice little flight. I like doing this one. not that far really. Sorry for my draw distance, but somewhere over here is a tree. I would like to thank you and the follower that mentions the artificial cap Blizzard put on Chaos Crystals with that 400 gold item rep. Told that to a person and it spread pretty fast and prices have stayed low again, around 240, so excellent score, Shane. Yes, I believe the thanks goes to Sephorium for pointing that out. Oh, there's the tree. I remember Sephorium stopping up by the stream with one of his many helpful bits of advice, and that was one of them. You need to have the rep though, which I haven't got yet, but it's good to know when Chaos Crystals go stupidly high on your realm. They've dropped back down for me here, but they were at that stupidly high level. Oh, need to go over the other end. There we go. Right, to plonk myself in here. Might as well make up all this mooncloth whilst we're here. Once the window opens, we'll go to the regular WoW, search up mooncloth. There we go, and create all. And this is going to take a while. Mooncloth takes ages. But whilst we're doing that, oh, I don't need to do that. I was going to look at my bags. What have I got in my bags? You just tested it. Okay, Pointy Gnome. And what did you find out? Now if you get them to lower the price on shal'dorei again, it's up to around 15. Wow, that is pricey. Yeah, shal'dorei down to 6, which would be much better. My shal'dorei average purchase price is 4 gold 80 at the moment. But I've only got 1,590 left. Oh no, 2,239 left. So yeah, that's the thing. You can set up a custom price source with 110% crafting and give it a name like CR. Ah, okay. And then do a TSM price link item CR. Okay. Interesting. Then it calculates 110% of the crafting price. I see. I've never used custom price sources before. So you'd have to set that up manually for each thing rather than being able to type it in. That sounds quite annoying, doesn't it? Does seem to be slightly more convoluted to have to do that, setting up custom price sources, but at least then, because I know you can use crafting for your. I use 110% crafting all the time for my auction. It should work in the same fashion for crafting. You can set that up for your groups as well, instead of manually putting in 110% crafting and everything. Ah, okay. So you could just use that as a sort of like a little shortcut. Although, saying that, I like the idea of that, although I do like seeing 110% crafting because it kind of gives me a visual memory or marker of what it is. So you just fill in CR, yeah. I'd probably have to call it something like 110 CR, just so I know what it is or what it means. Oh, is that all our mooncloth robe done already? Looks like it. Alright. How many did we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there a limit on them? Let's just have a look at that. I made 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just go back and have a look at that. Thought I could make 11. Let's just double check that. Mooncloth. Buys Moonwell. Okay, some... Only occasionally will the waters permit themselves to be used in such a way. Okay, interesting. But I don't have any anyway. Okay. How much fell cloth have I got left on me? Whatever the case may be. Or maybe I did make them and the chat just went out. Hold on, let's have a look. Mooncloth. Yeah, I did make 11. There we go, that makes more sense. Okay, so that's an interesting one with the custom price sources. I have to think about that, whether it's useful or not. Well, it is useful, but whether I would want to use that over just being able to type it in. Thanks for finding it out though, that's handy. Right, and nearly there to Stormwind. And then we'll make this Mooncloth robe, put it on, and then probably call it a night after that. Right, here we go. Right, tailoring, Mooncloth robe. Have we got everything we need to make one now? Crafting, Mooncloth robe, yep. There we go, Mooncloth robe. So we'll have an update on when I'll stream on Saturday, so you can try and make it. I'll try Scorchane. I'm thinking it's going to be in the morning UK time. I'll tweet out close to the time, so it's going to be sort of, if you think about sort of 9-10 o'clock in the morning GMT as a rough thought in my head. Caveat that with once I've organised my weekend a bit better. But that's kind of the thoughts, Scorchane. Pointing home, you bought Grizzly Jerkin of Stamina for 10 gold and Resolve for 2,600. Nice. It's a good snipe there, definitely. Ah. Thank you, Jackatamel, for the follow. Very kind of you. Auctioning, post scan, Mooncloth robe. Here's the thing we wanted to put on. Mooncloth robe, there we go. Normal price, 5,999. Excellent. And the Frost Wolf is going to put on as well. Excellent. Might have to watch that one on YouTube as well. That'll be 4 AM for you. Okay. Good night, Kostek. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. Oh, excuse me. Right. That is me done for the night as well. But my next one, Scorchane, after that will probably be the Monday afterwards, which is not normally as late as this. It's normally a bit earlier. I tend to do my later stream on a Thursday or Friday. But I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who stopped by tonight. Thank you for Grace for the 3-month sub. Thank you Torwals for the sub. Thank you Jack Mattel, Scorchane and Moxer for the follows. It's all very much appreciated. No problem, Scorchane. I'm glad we've all been able to help out on the stream tonight. Let's have a look and see if there's anyone we can host from my list of lovely people. And yes, okay. We have a choice of two. We've got Sub-Level B, who's a multi-box farmer, or we have Dragons After Dark, who is a sort of like a casual streamer, but also very chilled as well. They're both very chilled. So I think what we'll do is we'll throw a host over to... We'll do one to Sub-Level B, as that's gold making related. So let's pop by his chat. Let's just mute that ad whilst it runs in. Okay, I'm going to wait for the ads to run and then I'll do that. But I'll type this in my main chat. There we go. Sub-Level-B, yeah. Right, so thank you all for a lovely stream, and I shall hope to catch you Saturday if you can make it. If not, I'll catch you again soon. You can always watch me on YouTube or on here on Twitch on my VODs. So plenty of different ways to catch